Hi everyone, I'm Ethan, and today the local event that I'm going to talk about is there are 2,909 COVID-19 cases in my county alone in New Jersey and 41 fatalities. Which political or government issues are related to this event? Well, since New Jersey is a smaller state with so many cases of COVID-19, the governmental issues are that constantly people are looking for answers and how this number of cases will stop increasing. For example, Governor Phil Murphy tweeted, "We're not an average state. This is Jersey. We have lived our lives punching above our weight and defying the odds. No state has more attitude or character." And we have to set a high bar in terms of our social distancing that no other state has set before. Hashtag flatten the curve. And this kind of shows that the governor is trying to implement how New Jersey has to stay strong and really focused on following the rules of social distancing and not going out to protect everyone's safety. Some of the governmental and political issues of this is there have been some chatter about the next coronavirus related bill coming out of Congress, according to Governor Phil Murphy. New Jersey and New Jerseyans who are in the eye of the storm shouldn't be treated the same way as states less impacted by this invisible enemy, which Phil Murphy actually tweeted. Another tweet he said regarding governmental issues and politics is that we urge employers to keep your workers on payroll throughout this crisis. If you do, you will be eligible for a dollar for dollar payroll tax credit against those costs. This is available to 99.8% of all businesses in New Jersey. Another tweet was, residents who are eligible for unemployment will receive an additional $600 per week through July 31st because of the federal relief bills. This money should arrive starting next week for those already collecting unemployment. And lastly, his last tweet said, at New Jersey, OAG announced that we'll crack down on any physician or pharmacist hoarding certain prescription drugs or inappropriately prescribing them. Certain drugs are being investigated for their potential in treating hashtag COVID-19. We must start to protect that supply. How has this event affected the community or society? Well, this event of COVID has really affected the whole society because we can't see loved ones or talk with family that we're not living with. It also affects the community by implementing fear into everybody about how serious this disease and virus is actually getting. And I think that's taking a mental as well as a physical toll on people that are actually affected by COVID. This event has affected me personally because I can't see my friends, and I can't see family that doesn't live outside of my house. This affects me by classes completely changing, my education changing to a whole different online class perspective, and just the mental and psychological aspect of knowing that the COVID's out there, knowing how serious it is, and knowing how detrimental it has been to our community thus far. What public affairs, public relations work can I identify in this case? Well, the government and on Twitter, they're very active on Twitter, making sure because the people like me and everyone in my community want to know what we could do to stop COVID from spreading or just updates in general. And some things I saw PR do pretty well is that on Twitter and other forms of social media, they update the amount of casualties, the amount of cases for each county in New Jersey so everybody could see how much it is increasing. And like I said previously, an example is that Governor Phil Murphy put down a case and put down a tweet saying that we need to stay strong together as a state because New Jersey isn't just any other state, we're a family, and he emphasized on social distancing as well. So I think that's good for the PR to get that out to the public to see what we need to do in order to stop COVID. What next steps in terms of public affairs, public relations would I recommend? Well, I would recommend just doing the same thing that the Public Relations Department has been doing for the past month or so, because there's not really much else they can do for this specific scenario for the coronavirus, for COVID-19. And I think that the PR department should keep updating the public about new and recent COVID cases near our county and our state, and just what other possible ways we as a community could stop and end the spreading of COVID-19. Thank you.